See, a hole should be made like this Kool-Aid jam pack. You see where it's telling me to insert it. Okay, this is essentially what a hole is. You know where to insert it, but the hole try to make it seem like it's complicated to insert things where it's supposed to be. When ironically, she puts things there all the time. Okay, so if it's easy for this cucumber to get up in there, why is it so hard for my penis to get up in there? Bitch, it ain't. You know you want some up in there. Okay, these hoes just don't want something real up in there. See that whore? Look, whore, look. See how easy that is just to let this happen? No, that was not as easy as you think, sir. You even had to struggle to get it in. Oh. We got a couple of things to talk about. Okay. And I'm fixing to use somebody else's video to prove my point. Okay. There's this video going around, and I ain't gonna say his name because every time I give a shout out to somebody else's channel, they probably end up having, trolls over there. Because I remember I said somebody's name before, and he lost his channel when I lost mine. So I'm just gonna show the video or let it play or something. But it's a few videos. Okay, and this video is gonna prove what I'm talking about. How people think they're such an expert. If you don't approach women, nothing will ever happen. Like, what do you know? Okay. I know how whores operate. Okay. I know how whores. I'm the one that came up with this right here. She make it hard for one dude. She make it extremely easy for the next. And this is gonna prove it. Okay. This is gonna prove it. I'm just trying to wait for some niggas to show up real quick so we can get this popping. We're fixing to get this Negro discussion popping. All right. Two people in a discussion, nobody saying nothing. Oh dang, I lost the video. Dang. But this here is just insane. Like I say, hoes will lie about how much they not fucking. Niggas lie about how much they fucking. Okay. So who's here right now? So what I'm going to do is basically let his video play and then just put my input in, put my points in based off what he just saying or whatever. But this right here is what really made me decide to do it. Okay. This whore on Tinder, and she just throwing pussy out there. She's a virgin, by the way. Okay, and I told people hoes do shit like that. Okay. You know how many niggas is trying to take this bitch's virginity that she know and is in good contact with, got a nice relationship with. But yeah, that's just my friend. But she out there literally just trying to throw her pussy at somebody that she don't even know. Take my virginity, please, please. I'm just gonna be here for just just a few more days. Not just. I don't want to go back straight forward. I'm gonna play y'all this clip of somebody who made a fake profile on Tinder. That's a bad dude. Who I'm gonna play it from the beginning, but let's start right here. Essential, what's up, nigga?
Oh my God, that was such a crazy thing of me to say, but I'm happy I said it. Are you a native Londoner? These London girls don't care. He hasn't even replied, and she's still messaging and gave her her phone. He gave him her phone number. What a coincidence. Well, I'm only here for a few days. What are you doing tomorrow night? Here's my personal details. I'm in the area. She's like, please let me get.
Okay, once again, this right here just proves what I'm saying. Niggas don't have to approach bitches, If you think you have to do it, just imagine somebody else does not approach her but fucked her. Okay, but he ain't get to what I'm talking about yet though, about the chick just throwing away her virginity.
Your man meat. Dude, I had a chick write to me on Tinder. I moved. Yeah, no, you told me before, Butt Nugget. And then she goes, leave me alone. I'm not interested. And I'm like, you message me, you fucking freak. Meanwhile, this dude, hey, are you all right? Aha, I'm not here for long, so I'm just looking for someone to take my virginity. Can't come home still being a virgin. I'm actually 19. Sorry,
Did y'all hear that shit? I'm gonna just sit this down. Yeah, somebody got to respond to that. I want to hear what y'all think about that one. Oh, hold on. Did y'all hear that shit there?
Quite straightforward. Wow. How old are you and how long are you here for? I'm blah, blah, blah. It's blocked for reasonable doubt. So I've been in London for a bit, more than 9 months now, but we'll have to go back home soon. Like in 2 months' time. Well, I'm not as innocent as I pretend to be. We got there, but I never dared to do it in the end. You dare to do it now? Yeah, I do. Number, hearts. And she gives him her phone number. 19 years old. She's a virgin, and she's looking to lose her virginity to some rando dude who said he's a pedophile on Tinder.
I made a video on here a while back, basically talking about how a chick, will be attracted to you, but still don't go all the way. I need to put that back up somewhere, but it's on the channel. I think actually probably it could be still up on this channel, but that right there just proved what I'm talking about right there. I have almost went all the way, but decided not to, or whatever the hell she just said. But anyway, I'm gonna play this nigga's video from the beginning. So this dude basically, he's okay. It says Reddit proves hypergamous women on Tinder have no moral compass. So I'm guessing that he's reading a thread from Reddit. So anyway.
Those of you who follow me for a long time know I had a very sordid past with Tinder. I had a lot of wacky stories that all ended in retardation. And of course, I've already deleted my Tinder, so there won't be any more of those stories. I quit that a while ago. But every now and then people send me this sort of stuff because it's funny, and it led me down a ridiculous rabbit hole. This rabbit hole is called, I don't know what the hell to call it. Toxic femininity, maybe? I don't know what to call this. A group of guys on Reddit, there's multiple instances of this, even a place called, get this, incel tears, too. It's hilarious. Conduct these experiments as if we need these experiments, they're like pointless experiments, like cocaine gets you high, weed mellows you out, a car crash can kill you. Experiments you already know the answer to, but for some reason somebody decides to be a scientist. This guy goes on Tinder and conducts this experiment posing as a fake child rapist. I don't even know if I can get away with saying that on today's YouTube. And he gets horrifying results. The article and the Reddit post prove that it doesn't matter what you've done on Tinder. Long as you're really attractive, you will be forgiven. especially by women. And you know what you hear all the time.
There's no good men out there. Men are salad. Guys are stupid. I'm sick of fuckboys.
And at the end of the day,
now the stupid thing about hoes, like I said, when they complaining about something, like when men complain about women, okay, it's most likely because the bitch didn't give them nothing, or she playing with the pussy and teasing them, leading them on, or whatever. When women complain about men, it's because he fucked her. That's just the dynamic right there. We talked about that yesterday, Happy Life. Nigga, did you ask me that yesterday?
You don't remember, women always have the right to cheat.
And I always hate when people just ask me stuff like, y'all know dang well if that's not what I'm talking about. Why would y'all try to derail the conversation? I mean, I want to watch somebody talk about that, watch somebody else.
On them. If you were to go to a bad neighborhood, like back in New York in the 80s, 70s, and the 90s, early 90s, it got cleaned up around that time. But back in the 80s or whatever, you knew not to go to Central Park at night. Hell, you didn't really go to Central Park in the day. If you went to certain trains and went to the last boxcar and got robbed, people would yell at you for being stupid. Like, why would you go in there wearing all this jewelry and expect not to get robbed? It was a choice you made knowing the outcome. But when women make these choices in men they date, somehow it's the men's fault.
There's this hypothesis. And it's a pretty, it's a hypothesis that kind of stands, and it has biological reasons. But for a guy that is in a relationship to be interested in other girls, that's just cheating. But if a girl who's in a relationship becomes interested in another guy, it often means that she's not getting what she needs to get from that relationship.
I'm telling you, hoes is gluttonous, bro. That's what it's all about. That's why I compare sex and food, when it comes to the hoes. It's the same thing to them. You don't see this bitch eating. Why is she so fat? You don't see her fucking, but that's what's going on. Okay, and they got the same excuses for whoring. They all the same. Every hoe is the same. They just can't get enough. But once again, they have always been doing this type of stuff. Okay, by having a dude for this, a dude for that, a dude for this. Oh, I need a dude that is doing this, is what she'll say. I need an affectionate person that I'm going to put in the friend zone. Then she needs a dude to just blow her back up. Then she needs a dude to, maybe just tell a secret to and confide in. Like they got a different dude for each finger. Okay, each emotion. Okay, that's why, and they do it to themselves. And I genuinely believe that is why hoes end up with stupidity, because of how they, they just gluttonous. Okay. Instead of finding one dude that is all these qualities that she like, she has to find the dudes with good qualities and fuck over them. She'll never get in the pussy. She get a dude that don't have these qualities, the pussy, and then I wish the person the dude she married was more like this person, and then she'll cheat. That's why they can go from what they call a Chad. They'll cheat on a so-called Chad with a I don't know what's the equivalent of what's the opposite of that. I don't know. A Neil, I don't know. I guess that's the nerd version.
How come when a heroin addict keeps doing heroin, we blame the heroin addict? If we use the logic of most women on Tinder, it's not the heroin addict's fault. It's that damn bag of heroin. It tricked them. I have to quit hitting this pipe, baby. It's been fooling me into smoking it all day. No one ever absolves the drug addict.
Yeah, that's true. But here's another thing, I remember when I had a Tinder and I was getting annoyed. So I would actually talk shit in my bio, like literally talk about women. Now, to be honest with you, of course, it's still nothing really happened, but they would message me and saying that bio, though, they'll probably think it's funny or whatever when I was just dogging women out or whatever. But that's about it. That's about as far as it went for some of them. But them ugly hoes, it's just people ugly hoes trying to catfish me on Tinder.
Their addiction. Nobody goes, it wasn't Tyrone's fault that he was smoking this crack pipe.
My bad. Then there was this other chick that looked somewhat okay, but she just shitty. She was just horrible, And we were just supposed to go out on a date, but I just ghosted her. I just didn't give a fuck. We talked on Skype, and I'm like, okay, she's a thin little black girl, but she was just hell. Yeah, she basically said she want a guy that has this because I have it. What's so hard about it? I moved away from my parents. I'm like, well, it is kind of rough for a lot of people, Just because you got your own shit don't mean everybody else gonna have their own shit. Yeah, but they're not trying. And I was like, yeah, she young, and I like young women, but she like the stupid type of young. I know chicks younger than that won't even say that that's stupid. And so I just like, I'm gonna ghost this bitch. I don't give a fuck. And she wasn't looking all that good anyway. She was just thin.
I call the crack pipe the stand. It's never the woman's fault. Women in dating, it's like DSP. It's never DSP's fault when he fails at a game or can't pay his taxes. He did nothing wrong. And the same can be said of most women on these dating apps.
This is something that I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
I said most women on said dating apps. Every chick I know that's got her shit together is not on Tinder. And if you even bring it up, they're like, they act like you just brought up the name of the Antichrist. Ugh, Tinder, why would you bring that up, you idiot? I'm sorry, Becky, I should be punished. Punish me with your lips. And then she gives me a restraining order. So anyway, this dude makes a profile of a good-looking blonde guy with blue eyes, obviously. And it reads, I'm an aspiring model. Watch out for me in GQ in a couple of years. Winky face.
So that's the fake profile right there. That's the fake profile. Look at that. All right. And another reason why I decided to make this video and talk about this is, like how I said, people, they'll basically say you gotta look real good to be on Tinder and all this type of stuff. But their definition of looking good is taking like $150 headshots or something. I'm telling you, like a lot of people cannot tell you who is actually handsome. Like you think that you think stupid people until you get online. Okay. But once again, just look at the picture. It's a professional model pic. It's a fake picture nigga got from Google or something. Just a professional headshot. Okay. So that's people's definition of real good looking, So a lot of dudes will just think, am I handsome? I don't know if I'm handsome because of how women play games. Anybody that think like that and watch my channel, you need to, I don't never want to hear from you. I don't never want to see you on this channel. I don't care if you are just looking. You should just unsub. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. But that's what a good picture is for, to put on dating websites to women. You got to look professional. Like everything has to look like you got money, basically, is what I'm getting across. Basically, what people are proving to me when they say a dude looks good on Tinder or something.
You should know I've had trouble with the law my whole life. When I tell chicks I've had trouble with the law, it's already over. I saved that for like the 4th date. Convicted 3 times for rape of a child, ROAC. I don't even know what that means. Oh, wait.
Why y'all niggas so quiet?
And once for sexual activity with a child. But to be fair, she turned 16 like a week later, so it was super unfair. But whatever. I'm on Tinder because maybe if I fuck some of you sluts, I'll stop wanting to be with kids. Unlikely, laughing my ass off. They're way tighter than your beef curtain cunts. I hope you can therefore forgive me for my past crimes. I gotta go.
That is literally what he said. Like, he ain't making it up.
Profile was just a time bomb.
He said that shit.
Oh my God. I didn't even read the profile. That is ridiculous. That is insane, dude. That is wrong. Jesus Christ. But his anthem is Young Love, Kip Moore. Gee, me, dude, I haven't seen something that crazy since Kanye West's phone's password was 000. I can't even, bro. You look at his profile, and already it's like you're disgusted if you have a normal functioning human brain. and he still got matches. Julia, hello, handsome. How's your week going? Wow. You know what I've also learned from this? Women on Tinder have the same boring ass things to say to men that they scream that they don't want men to say to them. Like if I would reply to a match like, hey, what's up? How's it going? The chick would immediately unmatch me. He's so boring.
That's what they was doing to me on Bumblebee. You know, I'm like, what the hell? The stupid thing about Bumblebee is they actually do have some nice looking chicks. And all the women that match with me, they never talk. I'm like, hey man, you know what's going on? You said hey to me, well, you know, and it was just stupid. And then once again, one of them bitches I met at my gym, and she just stalked me around the gym, but she would never respond to the match. That's weird.
God, you have something more to say to me? It's like, how can I have anything more to say to you? Your profile is blank. You have nothing to say about yourself. As you move on. Even the writer of this article writes, okay, it's entirely likely that the girl didn't even read his bio. Maybe they're all like this. No, my friend. Believe me, we're going to find out that chicks do read the bio. They just don't care. Zill was like, would you like hook up with a hot chick, even if she had a crazy bio like that? I'm like, dude, I swipe left on chicks who have bios where it says, like, she has no money in her bank account.
No, before I continue with this, let me tell y'all, and I started to do a video on this right here. Bitches do read them profiles. That is true. Okay, that's only if they just scrolling. Okay, if they're in a situation where they scrolling, they'll read it. But for the most part, it takes a lot for a woman to even look at your profile. That's how deep this is. You know, like if you're talking to a woman on Instagram, if you're on a live stream on Baidu or something, if you're in a situation to where, you know, you comment to her or something, she's not even really going to look at you. Fuck your thumbnail. You know, they'll probably probably glance or whatever. But it takes a lot for a chick to literally take the effort to just say, let me check out your profile. Now, if a chick is talking to you, you're going to be like, I wonder how she look. That's your first instinct, is to check out her profile or something. That's what you're going to do. Tell me I'm lying. Okay. Tell me I'm lying. So there have been women that I have been talking to on my Instagram, even during the quarantine, that I suspect never looked at my profile, you know. So you can only tell if you're looking at the stories. That's when I had my shit public. You know, sometimes, like if you say something, they just kind of like you, they'll go over there and look at your stories, and you know, I'll be saying all types of outlandish shit. So that's not gonna be good. But even still, y'all can be having a nice conversation, and she still might not even look at your profile. It take a lot. Like bitches can be very difficult, you know, for no reason. And I'm telling people, y'all think y'all hitting it off. You don't know what hitting off is, you know. Yeah, everything seemed positive. Like a whole will even ask you that. Yeah, look like y'all had a nice thing going. Yeah. Women don't even know themselves. And the funny thing about it is that same chick that's telling you, yeah, look like y'all got it. You in there, man. She be doing that to people. So why would she be coming at you like that? I'm like, bitch, you know you do that to people too. Don't try to act surprised that you this whole just kind of renege or something.
He broke. Whoop, swipe. Nope, you're not getting me. You are an anchor. If a girl writes, all I do is party and drink and I block out swipe. Even though I'm pretty sure she swiped me if I didn't read my profile. Now let's move on. Rochelle wrote, hey, every criminal has a chance to be forgiven. But then again, there's something very attractive about a bad boy. Oh my God. Bad? This dude's beyond bad. He's a molester. He's a child molester. This guy goes, I think I'd rather be bad than forgiven, winky face. The question is, how bad does this bad boy get? And does this bad boy need a naughty girl to keep him bad? Oh my God. He literally called himself a child rapist. And his chick's like, well, I'm a bad girl too. I forgot to give a tip over at Starbucks. Amber writes, I can absolve you of your sins tonight, wink.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my God. Hey, are you living in London? Well, hey there, gorgeous. How are you? It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Chicks are just throwing themselves at him. They couldn't make it any easier for him unless they figured out how to move through space and time to get to his house immediately. Hey, when I was 7, I stole a gumball from my corner store and felt guilty about it for years. I guess that makes us equally as evil. Oh my fuck, Molly, you are retarded. Kill me, please. I want to die. I feel like Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, and I've peered into that box, you know, the Ark of the Covenant, where it turns all the Nazis into like melted ice cream. I shouldn't have gone down this hole. I'm surprised you're still out roaming the streets after I think you meant to write, after such a horrendous crime. We should both be locked up. I don't think I'd mind as long as we're locked up together. Well, as long as you're there and handcuffs are involved. Ha 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 ha, oh my god. That was such a crazy thing of me to say. But I'm happy I said it. Are you a native Londoner? These London girls don't care. He hasn't even replied, and she's still messaging and gave her her phone.
Now, once again, remember, everybody want to be an expert when I'm making my shit talking about I don't approach hoes. Okay. Now you're looking at a video on a Tinder, about a Tinder, okay, of a nigga with a fake profile pretending to be a child molester with with a model picture he got from Google or something. Okay. And the bitch did not even get a response from this dude after one response or whatever the hell he just said. He even stopped responding and she said, "Here, take my number." That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever instinct you have as a dude, however you feel you should take, I mean, the way you feel you should move with these hoes, can nobody tell you shit? What do they know? These are just losers, behind the camera or on the internet, okay, to think that they some type of expert because they got a lot of subs or something.
Him her phone number. What a coincidence. Well, I'm only here for a few days. What are you doing tomorrow night? Here's my personal details. I'm in the area. She's like, please let me get your man meat. Dude, I had a chick write to me on Tinder. I moved. Yeah, no, you told me before, Button Nugget. And then she goes, leave me alone. I'm not interested. And I'm like, you message me, you fucking freak. Meanwhile, this dude, hey, are you all right? Aha, I'm not here for long, so I'm just looking for someone to take my virginity. Can't come home still being a virgin. I'm actually 19. Sorry, I'm quite straightforward. Wow. How old?
Tell you, man, that shit crazy. Like I said, you really can't trust women that go on vacation. Like every bitch I knew that went on vacation, usually that's when a relationship ends. That is true. Men go out on vacation for whatever reason, but women make sure they have to have something to take back with them. I don't know what it is with these hoes. And sex as a rebellion. They're just crazy. Y'all niggas kind of pissing me off not saying nothing. How y'all just gonna listen to the video and not say nothing? Strange.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah.
Hello, everybody. Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms here, and I want to introduce.
Oh, y'all niggas know how to start participating. Well, somebody said the video is buffering, so I'm just wait a couple of seconds to see what y'all talking about. I like this reflection in this. But I imagine this is how Kool-Aid packs in general look to black people in the stores. I'm like, oh my gosh, Kool-Aid packs. The paper looked like that to a black person. Huh? Wow. Well, y'all suck. All right, anyway.
How old are you and how long are you here for? I'm blah, blah, blah. It's blocked for reasonable doubt. So I've been in London for a bit, more than 9 months now, but we'll have to go back home soon. Like in 2 months' time. Well, I'm not as innocent as I pretend to be. We got there, but I never dared to do it in the end. You dare to do it now? Yeah, I do. Number, heart. And she gives him her phone number. 19 years old. She's a virgin, and she's looking to lose her virginity to some rando dude who said he's a pedophile on Tinder. I could put up a Tinder profile tomorrow that says I'm a popular YouTuber who does crap for charity on the down low, but he tells people to remind him he's not a piece of shit. I saved a kitten from a burning building. I still wouldn't get a match, dude. All right, so this chick says, when I was 6, I stole a Kinder Bueno from the supermarket, so I guess that we're both felons. Ha, 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 ha. Notice how when it's a good-looking guy that does something fucked, every girl tries to relate to him. When you're an average guy, they have no time for you. Because an average guy, a woman on Tinder would look at him and go, he looks like a child molester. But then literally, a good-looking guy who said he's a convicted child molester, and then the girl's just like, well, everybody makes mistakes.
Let me stop right here. Let me tell y'all something about this. And you know, people do studies. Now, studies is one thing. There is some truth in these studies. But like what he said about right here, you got to realize that a lot of my videos is talking about dusty women. I mean, not dusty niggas and how women like them. So this is, you know, he telling the truth with the stuff he's saying though, but at the same time, stuff like this is still like a false sense of reality, you know, because they think that you have to look good. Once again, if that was true, then women would not like dusty dudes. Okay. Because it's like this one time I was at a chicken place over there in College Park. It was at American Deli, and they had this black mama in there, and she had like this fast black daughter who was probably about 8 years old, probably a little younger than that. It could have been 5 or 6. And she was one of them little fast girls. You know, she had the purse and she coming out with the short shorts, basically with the high heels and stuff like that. And the dudes in there, you know, was talking to the mama. They was not handsome. You know, they were just either average or, you know, dusty. And they was talking to the little girl, all fresh. I can't even remember exactly what they were saying, but if you would have heard it, you would have just cringed. I'm like, hold up. Why y'all talking to a little girl like this? She about like 5, 6, 7, or 8 or something. And I was like, her little mama. Stuff. It was something I can't quite remember, but it was along them lines. They was talking to her like, The mama didn't do shit. She was enjoying it. Okay, so most of the time you just got to get your studies from like actual shit, you know, real life stuff, false sense of reality, you know, just on dating sites in general.
And they wonder why dudes are spending all the time in video games. And then the feminists got to come around and try and ruin video games. The last bastion of fucking fun you can have. And I'll be damned if a social justice warrior won't rip it from you because you just happen to be a straight male trying to...
No. Wait. Then another thing, and I know y'all have heard stories about how, you know, maybe even single moms will go as far as to let their kids, whether it's a little boy or a little girl, get molested just to keep this ain't shit nigga. So you got to be careful watching videos that just try to use, like hypothetical scenarios on Tinder. Like, oh, let's make a fake profile and do this. It's not real. It's only just a piece of it, a piece of the truth.
Hey, a dude goes nuts and starts shooting shit up, and everyone's like, "Why did he do it? You don't stop sending me messages, bitch." Oh my god, I shouldn't have read this. Emma.
But once
I hope I
again,
don't.
not discrediting this dude's video. That's a real good video. But I'm just saying, just because there's too many people that just do them tests and just think, oh, okay, yeah, that's the fact.
Fall in love with you because I wouldn't know how to explain your criminal behavior to my mother.
Where is your guard? Where is your guard now?
Yeah, that'd be a real rough sell for your mother, but if she's anything like you, she'll let it slide if he'll allow your mother to give him a handy.
Mama will stroke Guy's penis for him. No one has to know. I'll sneak in when it's dark.
Mom, please.
You're not.
Lexi, what are you doing tonight? You, good answer. Come on over. Where are you based? Her address. Wowzers. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, it doesn't do this. At least your suit Larry didn't have it this easy.
I know, right?
Sophie, damn, you look like my prep school crush. 8 to 13 years old, laughing my ass off. Ha ha ha, thanks. How's things? Dude. Wow. That is amazing. The next time, like, a woman gives me some sort of flack about men, I'm saving these links. Next time some chick complains, what's wrong with your gender? I get this shit all the time. Chicks I know that text me. And it's like they do this because I don't orbit. I ain't doing that anymore. I'm too old for that. It's like, you want to go out now? Okay. I gotta go, honey. There are women who are interested in me. Goodbye. Then randomly get a text in the middle of the night. What's wrong with your gender? Why do men keep trying to fuck me? Because you keep going for men that want to fuck you, dipshit. My God, everything you say you want in a man, I'm right here. I just don't look like this guy. If I did, my life would be so different. I wouldn't even be on YouTube.
So that's stuff I'm talking about. I really hate dudes that talk like that, I despise dudes that talk like that.
I'd be too busy living off of rich old women. So this led me down a rabbit hole of no return. The funny thing is, some of these guys weren't even creative. Jesus Christ. They all kind of have the same thing going on. They even named their guy Chad. Chad explains his troubled past. In his Tinder profile, he's very honest about his history of being a pedo. Will he get matches? Will he find love? ? You sons of bitches. Kids are us. Like, the level of trolling here is off the charts. And it's like the chicks just don't care. They don't even pick up on this. It's either this is a troll or a horrible human being. And they're just like, it's okay.
All right, and once again, you see somebody with a muscle pic. I'm telling you, because I myself even put muscle pics up on stuff like that. Except I would not. Sometimes I show my face. Like the first picture, I just show my body or whatever. It just be muscle, then the face or whatever. But for the most part, the chicks would be like, "How do your face look though? How does your face?" They want to see your face for whatever reason, So I think anybody could put a picture up there. I think an average dude, could get away with whatever the hell that dude was doing at the beginning.
Hey, he's ripped.
Maybe put up a nigga with a dad bod picture or something.
Sup, I'm Chad. You don't like me? Too bad. Things you should know about me. Because you'll see the ankle monitor. I'm a convicted child rapist / molester. It's in my past. Made some mistakes, but working on each day to fix them. Looking for fun. Longer stuff is cool, but can't be around in a month because I have to go back to jail for a stupid thing between me and my ex. She's overreacting about a few slaps I gave her.
But the times when you get to be legitimately violent against women is one of the joys in life.
A year ago, hit me up. Ain't that bad, seriously. He then matches, they even blocked the chick's name. You could have at least gave me her name. They heard stupid broad number 1. Hey, yeah. His reply is, yeah. Maybe that's why I fucked up. Hey, I said, yeah. Also, read my profile and get back to me. You probably don't even do that, KK. You could totally treat women like trash. Yeah. I had to make a new
Then here's some more psychology behind that. Now, this is funny. Okay, you saw the experiments, but if somebody was telling these chicks this about this dude before they even saw him or, saw him, they would probably have a bad opinion about him. That dude over there, he's a pedophile. He does this, like, because they'll be in her ear basically saying that's a criminal. But if there was, and that right there just proves it right there. A lot of these hoes basically just pretending not to like stuff. Oh, he's such a bad guy. But who's to say that she would not just flat out like him if nobody was around her saying, yeah, he's just stupid. Get away from him. And this type of stuff right here. Just watch the video from the beginning after I get off the stream.
New profile. I'm going to use that in Young Out. If a chick doesn't reply, Young Out, then she gets unmatched. Reddit. That for real or a joke or what? It's real. It was only one kid. He was 8.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And in my mind, it felt consensual, but it's over now, and I'm trying to move on. The chick doesn't bail out, doesn't unmatch him. She goes, wow, not really sure what to say. I guess it's cool how you've been honest about it, though, ...
Fair or true, you really don't care, girl, now, do you?
If I don't say something with a great pickup line, immediately chicks unmatch me. This dude's like, I diddled a kid, and the broad's still in there. Yup, so what are you gonna do right about now? Anything cool? Just bored. Bored and on Tinder looking for fun and stuff. Yourself? Are you from blocked out the area? And he just writes back, yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I guess that's it for this one. I pretty much get the gist of what he's talking about, his video. Just went on you niggas' input, but y'all niggas kind of lagging today. This nigga said the worst thing is that these very same girls try to act deep and profound by uploading more realistic quotes on their Instagram stories. That is true. All right, I'm about to bounce. Y'all niggas, y'all kind of suck today, though. I'm out.